Good morning, I'm Sarah Reed.
And I'm Ashley Majors.
Welcome to CPTV. Toby Schmidt will have your extended forecast. Nick Kujeski will bring us sports, and Nick Sansoni will be here with his critique of the film Gangster Squad.
Here's what's happening at Crown Point High School.
The online course scheduling process for the 2013-2014 school year is now underway with counselor-led student meetings. Students and administrators alike are hoping this year's process will benefit from working out last year's kinks in the system. Here with more is Brandon Myers.
For the coming weeks, freshmen, sophomores, and juniors will begin scheduling for the 2013-2014 school year. Last year, the scheduling process went to an online system where students scheduled at home. While some students had trouble last year, this streamlined process for both guidance counselors and students while taking a stress load off of the counselors and putting control of the classes in the students' hands.
The process is going to start for us on January 22nd when we first start second semester. We're going to have our counselors visit all of our English classrooms. They're going to visit all the English classrooms for our current 9th, 10th, and 11th graders. They're going to explain the scheduling process in detail. Once February 1st rolls around, that is when we're actually going to open up the scheduling window, the online scheduling program. During that time frame, each grade level will have a window in which they can go online and actually schedule their courses for next year.
The thing that they should do is to make sure that they are paying attention to the course guide. The course guide is going to have a lot of good information in it. It's going to have the courses that we offer, and they're going to know exactly if they are age group appropriate to take that class. And then in addition to that, they can also talk to their teacher, who is going to be a very good resource.
There are a number of things that administration wants students to know about scheduling. For CPTV, I'm Brandon Myers.
The online scheduling window will be open to current juniors on February 1st through 10th, sophomores on February 8th through 17th, and freshmen on February 15th through 24th. Today is the final day to register for Spring Dual Credit Course Credit. Students currently enrolled in a dual credit class with Indiana University Northwest or Purdue University Calumet must register through the RDS Parent Portal by the end of the day today. To enroll, go to your RDS Parent Access account and click on the green tab labeled Request Dual Credit Enrollment/Withdraw to start the process. Once you enroll, make sure your intentions are documented and the time date stamped log on the enrollment screen. The university will send a bill to your home address.
The Guidance Department will host its annual Financial Aid Night this Monday, January 28th at 6 p.m. in the auditorium. College-bound seniors and their parents are invited to attend. A financial aid official will explain the free application for federal student aid application, more commonly known as FAFSA, and procedures for current college-bound seniors. Here's Taylor Green with more information regarding the FAFSA application process.
The free application for federal student aid, also known as the FAFSA, is a form required by the government for application to any federal student aid. If you are seeking financial assistance from the government for college, the deadline for most Indiana colleges is March 10th.
We tell every student applying for college to fill out the FAFSA, no matter what. Sometimes students think that they don't need to fill it out because their parents make too much money or they're not going to qualify. But even for other scholarships that schools will give, they require that you exhaust the effort in trying to apply for federal aid first. So we just tell every student every year to apply.
Each year, over $236 billion is available to help students pay for college. Filing your federal financial aid application is the first step in applying for more than 90% of this money. Do not wait to file your FAFSA. The sooner your FAFSA is fully processed, the better your chances are of receiving the maximum amount of money. If you are confused, Crown Point High School will be hosting a financial aid night, January 28th. For CPTV, I'm Taylor Green.
Thanks, Taylor. Information regarding various scholarship opportunities for current seniors will also be discussed during the financial aid night. This Friday at 9 a.m., the RDS Parent Access window will be open to view final course grades for the first semester. Students who have requested a hard copy of their report card will receive it during their 7th hour class on Friday. After a disappointing box office draw of only $16.7 million, director Ruben Fleischer's noirish film Gangster Squad, starring Ryan Gosling, Emma Stone, and Sean Penn, has been no competition for the award-laden Zero Dark 30. Here with his take on Gangster Squad is Nick Sansoni and this week's edition of Nick's Flicks.
Thanks, Ashley and Sarah, and welcome to the first Nick's Flicks of 2013. I'm Nick Sansoni, and my flick this week is Gangster Squad. Josh Brolin and Ryan Gosling play two Los Angeles cops who put together a squad of vigilantes in order to take down the ruthless real-life East Coast mobster Mickey Cohen, played by Oscar winner Sean Penn. I really enjoyed this movie. I thought it was awesome. I appreciated how the director delicately balanced the action and the violence of the story with genuine human emotion and pathos. And it should be noted that this is a very violent film. If you're offended by action violence films, you'll want to stay away from this movie. One of the best examples of how director Ruben Fleischer gives us a good inside look at what's going on with these characters is in the relationship between Ryan Gosling and Emma Stone's characters. Here's a scene with them together.
I'm Jerry.
Say, Jerry, I bet you got a Ducky War story behind that lighter.
Yeah, sure, I got stories. I got shot down once over the Pacific. I spent the night hanging onto the wing of the plane and I had sharks bumping my legs in the dark. Are you weak in the knees yet?
Sure I am.
Ooh, those two just have great chemistry together, don't they? And it's for scenes like this, in addition to the numerous and well-filmed action sequences, that I give Gangster Squad 4 popcorn kernels. Catch me in 2 weeks with my review of Hansel and Gretel Witch Hunters. For a more in-depth review of Gangster Squad and all other films critiqued here at Nixflix, check out my blog at www.nix-flix.blogspot.com. For CPTV, I'm Nick Sansoni. Back to you, Ashley and Sarah.
Thanks, Nick. The Crown Point Music Boosters will host the second annual A Noteworthy Night on Saturday, February 9th in the CPHS cafeteria. The evening features dinner, a silent auction, and live entertainment featuring CPHS students from Bella Voce, QYP, Chamber Orchestra, Jazz Band, and select ensemble groups. The purpose of the Crown Point Music Boosters is to stimulate, enhance, and support music education of students in grades 6 through 12th by helping with costs such as contest entry fees, the purchase of new uniforms, and instrument repairs, just to name a few. You can order tickets for this fundraiser online at www.anoteworthynight.com.
Student Council, in partnership with the Fine Arts Department, will present the annual talent show tomorrow night at 6:30 p.m. Here's Shelby Kiger.
Students have been busy preparing their acts for the talent show. Acts range from vocalists with acoustic guitars all the way to choreographed dance. I'm here with April Service, who will be singing in the talent show. What have you been doing to prepare?
I've been singing my song for friends and family, so I'm not as nervous when the show comes.
Along with the acts, Becca Olesic, Roman Ruiz, and Dylan Taylor from our very own Crown City Records will premiere their debut performance.
I'm really excited about it, actually. I think it's going to be a great way for us to showcase the band for the first time. It's going to be really fun.
The talent show will take place tomorrow, January 24th at 6:30 p.m. in the auditorium. Tickets will be available tomorrow during all lunch hours and at the door before the show. For CPTV, I'm Shelby Kiger.
It should be noted that the talent show has sold out every year, so if you're planning to attend the performance, you'll want to get your tickets quickly. And now for a look at our weather, here's Toby Schmidt with your extended forecast.
Thanks, Sarah. After several weeks of mild temps, we've finally gotten a feel this week of true winter temperatures. That trend will continue into this weekend as Thursday and Friday both bring chilly temps in the mid-20s and a mild threat of some snow showers on both days. More of the same for Saturday, but on Sunday we're going to jump back up into the mid-30s with partly cloudy skies. Mild temps in the 40s will be here for the start of next week. And that's your forecast. Have a great week.
Thanks, Toby. For the third year in a row, CPHS will host the Indiana State School Music Association Woodwind, Brass, and Percussion Solo and Ensemble Competition this Saturday. Thousands of music students, parents, and family members from Northwest Indiana will fill rooms throughout the school as the music students will be evaluated on their performances of various music compositions. The event is open to the public, and a complete listing of rooms where performances will take place can be found in the band room.
All of our winter sports teams were in action this weekend. With a complete rundown of all things Bulldog sports, here's Nick Kujeski.
Thanks, Sarah. On Wednesday, the Bulldog wrestling team thumped another DAC foe, beating Valparaiso High School 50-6. Some of the highlights include number 3 state-ranked Josh Fuqua beating number 11 Max Buckley 1-0 in the 126-pound weight class, and Tyler Burleson pinning his opponent. With the win guaranteeing the team a 7th straight Duneland Athletic Conference championship, Brett Irvin has his eyes set on another possible state run.
The Bulldog wrestling team is dominating their season once again, and as they get closer to the rigorous state finals run, they need their top wrestlers competing at their very best if they want to bring home a state title.
Our team's ready. We've been working hard. Coach has been working us, and I think we're really good. And we got a lot of talent on the team, and we can go far.
This is the team's last meet before the postseason, and they have a lot of work to do before sectionals gets here if they want to be at the level they were at last year. For CPTV Sports, I'm Ryan Flannery.
The team hosts a sectional championship this Saturday starting at 9 o'clock a.m. Thursday night was senior night for both the boys and girls swimming teams as they competed against the Lowell Red Devils. Johnny Link carried the boys to a 109-52 victory, improving the team record to 9-1. Holly Schuster led the girls to a 110-53 victory, improving the girls' record to 8-2-1. Both teams now look ahead to the DAC and sectional championships, which begin this weekend.
The girls and boys swim teams have improved drastically from last year's season. With the boys holding an 8-1 record and girls with 7-2-1, it is an exciting meet, with it being senior night and their last home meet of the season. How do you feel about your last home meet, and what are you hoping for the rest of your season?
I could say it's definitely really sad. I'm surprised I'm not emotional right now because I will not be swimming in college. So I hope that this meet was like my final goodbye.
As your season is coming to an end and postseason is arriving, how do you think your team will do?
I feel like the team is building a lot more as the season go by and is building us stronger for the postseason. So we look to take down Munster. They've had a long streak of sectional titles, and we're looking really well in the water. We've lost to Munster a couple times, but we're going to come after them hard at sectionals. I feel like we could take them.
The Bulldogs swim teams are both ranked number 2 in the area. With the win against Lowell, they would be carrying great momentum as they head into the DAC championship. For CPTV Sports, I'm Hannah Wallace.
The girls' basketball team faced Michigan City at home on Friday night. The Dogs struggled to get buckets in the first half, and the Wolves took an early advantage with a 42-21 lead at halftime. Thanks to Hannah Albrecht making some clutch shots and solid team rebounding, the Dogs did go on a run in the third quarter, but it just wasn't enough as they fell to the Wolves 69-54. It was also reported this weekend that Lady Bulldog basketball coach and former CP player Annie Akiwa, along with her teammate Nancy Exton, will both be enshrined in the Indiana Basketball Hall of Fame this April for their contributions to the game of basketball as players during their years together at CP. In 1983, with Akiwa and Exton in the backcourt, CP finished as state runners-up. In '84, they won that state championship together, and in '85, after Exton graduated, the Bulldogs made history and won state once again. Against the boys' basketball team, EC Central opened fast, then did just enough to fend off a pesky Crown Point squad 66-56 in a Saturday matinee game. East Chicago point guard Hiron Edwards came into the game with scholarship offers from IU, Purdue, and Illinois. CP kept it close until the fourth quarter as East Chicago's depth proved too much and they started to pull away. Tom Barterson scored 21 points and 5 assists, and Nick Jeffers pitched in 13 points for the Bulldogs.
I'm here with Alex Nicola. How did tonight's game affect your season?
I think that the first quarter they came out and they made a couple shots that normally they wouldn't make. I think that we definitely took steps forward today. The last 3 quarters, we played very well. We outscored them. We played better than them. It was just that first quarter that really got to us. So I think we bettered ourselves today in this game.
Do you think your guys are going to go well in postseasons coming up?
I think games like this are helping us to take positive steps towards the end of the season. Come late February, I think that we'll be ready to play. We'll definitely be ready for that tournament.
The Dogs have a big DAC game against Valparaiso this Friday at home for their annual Coaches Against Cancer Night. On Tuesday, the gymnastics team upset the DAC standings, beating Chesterton at home 105.15 points to 103.55. Strong performances from Natalie Groff, who scored 9.2 on vault, and Megan Supan, who earned a 9.5, her personal record on the floor exercise, ended up being the difference. Crown Point took advantage of a Chesterton squad that was without junior Lindsey Campbell and committed several key mistakes. The first special needs basketball game of this season is tonight at 6 p.m. in the gym. There will be a $1 donation collected at the door to support breast cancer awareness. And lastly, in sports shorts, the Spring Sports Parent-Player Meeting will be held next Tuesday, January 29th at 6 p.m. in the auditorium. If you plan to participate in a spring sport, you must attend this meeting with at least one parent or guardian. That's it for sports this week. Ashley, Sarah?
Thanks, Nick. That's going to do it for this week. For Toby Schmidt, Nick Sansoni, and Nick Kajowski, I'm Ashley Majors.
And I'm Sarah Reed.
We'll see you next week.
Take care.